Good morning. Hi, I'm Kathleen Tagle, the Executive Director of the Southeast Region for Canine Companions, and it's wonderful to see everybody gathered here today and watching our live stream. And we're going to celebrate the magic of seeing a canine companion service dog can improve the life of an adult or a child with a disability. Today, we're celebrating hearing dogs. This is a wonderful opportunity to observe firsthand that these exceptional dogs weave into the lives of individuals who are hard of hearing or deaf. Canine Companions hearing dogs alert their partners to key sounds by making contact, such as nudging their leg or arm. Among the many sounds hearing dogs are trained to recognize and respond to are the sound of a doorbell, the sound of a microwave, an alarm, timer on a microwave, somebody calling the name, or even a smoke alarm. These highly trained and amazing dogs can provide a newfound sense of independence for their loyal companion and friend at their side. Hearing dogs can give individuals more confidence to go out in public alone. Many recipients have told us that they're doing things that they've never thought they could do before. And that's just wonderful news to hear. The Southeast region is grateful to the many foundations, individuals, and organizations that have generously supported our vision to train hearing dogs here in Orlando. The hearts and generosity of our donors makes me very thankful. Without their support, we would not be able to provide these services free of charge. I also want to thank Tori Diaz and Rita Myers. Literally, all eyes have been on Tori, and she doesn't know that this was in the script, so she has to do this on her own here. But Tori's been with us for 15 years, and she's volunteered her services as a sign language interpreter for all our graduation ceremonies, special events, board meetings, team training classes, and workshops. People are always entranced by your ability to so quickly and expressively turn all our words into sign language. So thank you. It's just amazing to watch. So fun fact, did you know that American Sign Language is the 4th most spoken language in the world? So thank you, Tori. Rita, over there, sitting next to Martha, is a well-respected court reporter, and she has reported on some of the biggest civil and criminal cases in Florida, as well as around the world. She is also one of the first reporters trained in closed captioning. We are honored to work with you as you provide important closed caption services for our graduations and special events. Another fun fact, did you know that the first use of regularly scheduled closed captioning on American television occurred on March 16th in 1980? The first programs seen with captioning were Disney's Son of Flubber, the movie Semi-Tough, and PBS's Masterpiece Theater. Thank you very much to both of you for your dedication to our mission. Your work is so important to us and the clients that we serve. So thank you. Just really appreciate that. I want to offer my personal congratulations to the May Hearing Dog Team Training graduating class. Your hearing dog will change your world as you begin this new chapter of your life. Please know that we are always here to support you. I'd also like to offer my heartfelt thanks to our graduating puppy raisers. It's so rewarding to see the dog you've raised to become a Canine Companions service dog. And your dedication and all that you did to get here is truly inspiring, and we appreciate that so much. Thank you. And thank you to everyone for sharing this day with us and for welcoming our newest members to the Canine Companions family. It's now my pleasure to introduce hearing dog instructor extraordinaire, Mary Johnson, as we begin the presentation of our May 2022 Southeast Region Hearing Dog class. Thank you very much. Mary? We're ready.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Kathleen. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our graduation class. I'd also like to echo Kathleen's thanks for everyone who is here today and to everyone who is here to support our new graduate teams. You know, someone once said that blondes have more fun, but they must have glimpsed this class of future team training dogs. We have 4 very smart yellow Labrador retrievers graduating with 4 very special women today. And you know, it dawned on me probably about 5 or 6 months ago, after training hearing dogs for almost 6 years, that these dogs have a truly fun job. I'm not sure why I didn't catch on to it earlier, but I've come to realize that these dogs' tails never stop. Whether it is working with me in a training session or even when they are working with their new people, even if they might be confused and not sure what to do, those tails are always still wagging. They're always having fun and loving the work that they do. This class of women came together from 4 different states and 4 different backgrounds. All 4 ladies were nervous and unsure what to expect, which is a common emotion at the start of any team training class. And those first few days, the dogs were laser focused on me and my co-instructor, Amanda. And I reassured the students that this is normal. And within the end of the week, the dogs won't be looking at us. They'll only be looking at you and will become chopped liver. And I know there were doubts. I think I might have seen an eye roll or 2. But just as I predicted, by the end of the first week, and now here we are a full week later, the dogs don't have any care in the world for me, okay? They only have eyes for their person. And you know, one of the students asked me, doesn't this make you sad? And honestly, it doesn't. You know, as many of you out there might be going through this season of life with children who are graduating school and moving on, me included, I approach these graduating dogs with the same feelings: pride, joy, hope, and excitement for what lies in the future. And yeah, I might cry too. But you know, these dogs were never meant to be mine. They were bred specifically to help someone with a disability achieve independence. And that is exactly what Penn, Petrie, Quantum, and Rose will be doing. Before I get on to presenting the new graduates to you, I do want to take a moment and share my heartfelt thanks to all of my coworkers here at Canine Companions. You all helped to make sure that things ran smoothly behind the scenes. From having dogs bathed and ready to go, from getting health checks to make sure that they were in the best health possible, to making sure our students felt welcome on campus, to making sure all of the AV that you see here today was working smoothly. I thank everyone. To all of you who support our mission, whether you're in this room or you're watching our feed, thank you so much. Whether you are a volunteer, a donor, a puppy raiser, a sponsor, my eternal heartfelt thanks to you. Without all of you, I could not do my job. Without all of you, these 4 women would not be returning home with independence by their side. Let's start the passing of the leash. Sharon, you get to go first. Please join me up at the front. Good girl. Okay. So Sharon is our most local student, having traveled from Cape Coral, Florida to attend class. Sharon is a very quiet woman. And then during the first week of class, I struggled to wonder, what was Sharon thinking? Okay? But to be honest with you, since being matched with her dog, Sharon has come alive. She's never had a dog before, and so this has been a true learning experience. But I can tell you, she has asked some of the most intuitive questions, and she's going to be a great handler for her hearing dog. Sharon has been matched with Quantum the Second, a wiggly, very wiggly, and sweet Labrador Retriever. Quantum has a larger-than-life personality. His puppy raisers are shaking their head in agreement. But his personality is tempered so well by Sharon's disposition. Quantum loves to work, and he's going to help Sharon feel more confident that she will no longer miss sounds in her home when they occur. Quantum was raised by volunteer puppy raisers, Bill and Patty Gordon of Orlando, and they are here to present him today. Go. Release. Do it. All right, Patricia, can you come up next, please? Patricia wins the award for most traveled for this class, having flown all the way from Castleton, North Dakota. And quickly after class, she gets to head back to the plane and try her first experience of flying with her new dog. Patricia, like Sharon, is pretty quiet. But I've watched as she's taken in the information over the last 2 weeks, and her confidence has honestly grown every time she's worked her dog. Patricia has been matched with Penn the Second, and he is our old soul of the bunch. He's got these deep brown eyes that look at you as if to say, relax, I'm here for you. I love watching these two work, and I know that Penn will be providing Patricia with a level of assurance that she'll be able to respond to things that are happening around her. Now, Penn started his puppyhood at the Gadsden Correctional Facility in Quincy, Florida, and was finished by volunteer puppy raisers Kelly Shelton and Steve Shelton of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Unfortunately, they couldn't be here with us today, so presenting Penn on their behalf is Southeast Regional Puppy Program Assistant Melissa Paul. All right, Sarah, can you come up and join me, please? Sarah is from Charlotte, North Carolina, and she joined our class with her training assistant, Mary Ellen, who also has a service dog from Canine Companions. Sarah was a close second in the question answering competition of our class. But as always, they were relevant questions to help class along. Sarah is an extremely positive person and is looking forward to being part of our Canine Companions family. She will be doing so with her new dog, Petrie, by her side. Now, Sarah, in her southern drawl, has taken to calling Petrie Peaches, which I love. But it's so sweet because Petrie now recognizes her new name, and she looks at Sarah with attention and willingness to do anything. Petrie and Sarah are both also the tallest in our class. And many days, Petrie would provide comic relief by rolling over on her back and snoring during my lectures. But don't let that fool you. There is a wonderful hearing dog inside her, one that will reduce Sarah's anxiety as she navigates life with hearing loss. Petrie was raised by volunteer puppy raiser Katya King of South Hadley, Massachusetts, who unfortunately could not be here to present Peaches today. My fellow class instructor, Amanda Otney, is presenting Petrie on their behalf today. All right, last but not least, Miss Judy, please come to the front. Judy and her wonderful training assistant husband, Dale, who had a birthday yesterday, drove down all the way from Worcester, Massachusetts to attend class. Now, when I talk about question askers of class, Judy took top dog, okay? But, you know, they were always relevant. I joke there was always that one person in class who asks all the questions. Maybe I'll start making an award for that. Maybe. But to be in all honesty and sincerity, she had great introspection and relevance. And these questions would not only benefit Judy, but also her classmates as well. Judy had asked in one of her interviews with Canine Companions if possibly she could be placed with a smaller stature dog. And we don't necessarily guarantee that to anyone coming through. But it just so happens that everything worked out with her placement of Rose the 6th. And you know what? Rose has 2 other siblings that are actually working hearing dogs for Canine Companions. I know, oh. But it's also interesting to look at it and think that these instincts to be a hearing dog do stay within the family, and it runs deep within these siblings. Now, Rose may be compact, but she is a dynamo as a hearing dog. She's determined, she's strong, and very attentive to her work. Judy is looking forward to Rose helping her feel not so isolated, as can happen with our hearing loss. Rose was raised by volunteer puppy raisers, Gabby Bach of Portland, Maine, and Angus Kohler of Stony Brook, New York. Unfortunately, they could not be here to present her today. So on their behalf, presenting Rose is the Southeast Regional Program Director, Shelley Locke. All right, Judy. I will now turn things over to Judy to do our class speech. Oh, I have it up. You have it up here? I got it for you. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, hang on. Let's put this on. Okay. Are you going to hold this?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And it's on?
It's on.
Okay, good.
You're live. Do you want to
Okay.
maybe stand here?
Yeah,
so
I will.
People can see you.
Rose. Yoo-hoo, Rose. Down. Down. And that's Rose. So because I am so small and I don't want you to see a floating head, I'm going to stand over here. Can everybody see me? Okay, good. About 2 weeks ago, 4 of us arrived on campus with excitement, hopes, questions, nerves, and a fair amount of confusion. One of us was looking for help because she lives alone. One wasn't sure at all about this hearing dog business. And one needed a dog because her lifelong hearing impairment is worsening. I myself had a sense of unreality. How could I be traveling 1,200 miles to get a dog? Who does that? To that point, my only experience of Canine Companions had been Mary, who was unfailingly kind and patient in answering the 527 emails I sent to her over the course of nearly 3 years. Yes, I'm not exaggerating. Still, I had no idea what actual team training would be like. So what has it been like? It's been a blast. Every single aspect of these past 2 weeks has been outstanding. The every detail taken care of hospitality. Linda's gracious presence in the dorm. The physical facilities, the kitchen, the themed bedrooms, the grounds, the encouragement, affirmation, patience, and humor extended to us by Mary and Amanda, and I just looked at them backwards. And last but most, the dogs. Penn, Petrie, Quantum, and Rose. From rotations to pre-matching to bonding, it has been far more fun, funny, and rewarding than at least my wildest imaginings. I'm grateful to be able to stand here and offer deep thanks on behalf of the Hearing Dog Team Trainees of May 22 to everyone who made it possible for us to have these 2 weeks, the life-changing experience that this has been, including the many, many, many people in the background who we never had the chance to meet. Be assured that our new companions are and will always be precious and cherished members of our families, and that we will never forget all of the hard work and the generosity that has gone into granting us the privilege of being their people. 2 weeks ago, 4 women sat in the classroom looking serious and anxious. Today, we are more confident, more skilled, and in love with our dogs. And that one who wasn't so sure about this hearing dog business is probably the most smitten of all. And now, after 2 intense and wonderful weeks, we look forward to our final release. Let's go.
Nice job. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to present to you a look into the last 2 weeks of team training. Congratulations to the May 2020 Hearing Dog Team Training Class of graduates. All right, once again, thank you guys for being here. Whether you're watching on the live feed today at our future date, thank you for being here in person. Graduates, I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of you for women. I'm proud of you for dogs. And we look forward to your stories of joy and success. Know that we are no farther away than a phone call or an email, just like Kathleen said. And we wish you safe travels in your journeys home this weekend. Now, for those who have attended in person, please stay. We do have refreshments provided by our wonderful volunteers, Linda Mucha and Connie Gam. And for those of you who have been here in person or online, one last thank you for your support of Canine Companions. Everyone have a safe and enjoyable Memorial Day weekend. And as you were waiting for it, release.